tiara man naka yeen da ngeen am tiara sa biir kër bi
waaw ñu suñ kër tiara rek lañ day jëfandikoo du mag du xale ñun ñëpp moom lañ day jëfandikoo
tiara juice daal moo ñoo taaral
Wow, that's nice. Wonderful juice. Bii mooy ban juice?
tadi bii mooy tiara juice.
Xanaa gan la fi?
teera de du fi gan neexaay fu mu neex ak bugga bu ko nit ñi bugga moo tax duy doy.
Tiara juice moom ku si bugga lu bari fan la ko mun a amee?
am na ci bépp bitik si marché ci supermarket fu ne la am. li ci gën a neex mooy. soo bëggee wholesale.
waaw
nga dem sa MFH group.
waaw
foofu nga ko mun a amee. am na cola am na strawberry am na mango am na pineapple am na berries am na orange am na lemon am na pineapple coconut am na passion fruit am na peach. tiara juice bi daal moo ñuy taaral.
Wow, Savannah tea is very tasty and it smells very good.
Savannah tea di tea bi dàq si tea xeeti Savannah tea safaayi Savannah tea kenn dootu ko wecce ak lenn.
Savannah tea lu génnee mu ne ci àll bi moom la Savannah tea mu ne ci tea yépp
téeméeri saket yu mat sëkk mu nekk ci box bi.
Savannah tea dafa romb ne
tii bi bàyyi ko ba réewum Sri Lanka fa nga xam ne fa la tii gën ci tii dee jógee Savannah tea te mandargaam mooy boppi gaynde bi moo koy firndeel te Savannah tea ñi leen ko indil si réewi Gambia di MFH group ak Savannah tea xel yépp dal nañ.
Welcome to another episode of the Education Forum with me, your host, Louis Mendy. The topic tonight is the popular secondary school sports final. In the studio tonight, I have Aliu Cham. Aliu Cham is the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee for the Secondary School Sports. On my immediate right, I have Martin Gomez, the principal of St. Augustine Senior Secondary School, and at the same time, the president of the National Secondary School Sports. And next to him is Babu Jom. Babu Jom is here representing parents. Also in the studio tonight, I have students from various schools within the Greater Banjul area, as well as accompanied by their teachers. Gentlemen, students, welcome.
Thank you.
Very shortly, these people with me here will be talking to us about the logistics put in place for the grand event. Martin, as the president of the National School Sports, where is the finals of the secondary school sports taking place this year?
Finals is taking place at Farafenye. I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised by that, but I think we spoke about it at our last episode, that we are taking it to Farafenye because apart from the Independence Stadium, which is under renovation at the moment, Farafenye has the best venue across the country. So we are happy to take it to Farafenye. We are all challenged by the situation and we have decided to take it to Farafenni.
Mr. Chair, as chairperson of the grand event or the secondary school sports, bearing in mind that you're moving all the way from the Greater Banjul to Farafenni, what are some of the logistics already put in place to make sure that this event is very, very successful? When I talk about the logistics here, I mean the transportation, the feeding, etc.
Yes, the association and the National Organizing Committee have agreed that schools transport their qualifiers to the event, to Farafenni, and feeding and the security aspects will be taken care of by the association, because we know that once they are in Farafenni, all is in charge by the Secondary School Sports Association. So everything is in place. We have host schools, and the host schools are eager to welcome all the schools.
Mr. Martin, anything added to the logistics put in place?
Yeah, like he rightly said, schools are expected to transport their qualified athletes to the venue. But as soon as they reach the venue, the association takes charge. We'll be responsible for their accommodation and for their feeding. I know the athletes are not the only people going. I know they will be accompanied by their fans, by their supporters. The fans club is also the responsibility of the schools. And I know it's going to be very difficult for schools, but this is why we're also asking for support, for logistics support from institutions and individuals to help us ensure that we can take care of the feeding of the fans club as well. If it is possible, I think we'll be very happy to do that, because I know it's a big burden for the schools. So I'm taking this opportunity to appeal to people at the moment to see how best they can intervene to make this a big success, a huge success.
Now, if I ask you to put it in percentage, the logistics put in place to make sure that the accommodation and the feeding and all these things you're talking about are in place, how do you grade it?
Right now, I know up to, as far as the accommodation is concerned, I can say it's 100%. The feeding, it's about 60%. And the security, that too is 100%.
You talk about the school transporting the qualified athletes for the competition. How many athletes are you expecting?
We're expecting a very large number of athletes. This is going to be unprecedented. In Farafenni, we're expecting 920 athletes. If you include officials there, we are talking about 1,000 people that we are going to take care of in Farafenni. This excludes the number of fans that are going there.
What about the ticketing? How far have you gone with that?
Well, finances like ticketing is the affairs of the association, since they are taking charge of accommodation and feeding the athletes. They are doing everything possible to have this done. He will announce the ticketing, but what I want to add to the President's view is that the number is greater than the number that used to come here. Region 1 is taking 3 qualifiers per event, and Region 2 is taking 2 qualifiers per event. So that has surpassed the number that used to come down to Banjul. You find out that regions 5, 6, 3 used to stay here, which is a very low population. The population coming from Region 2, Region 1 is very high. So obviously the cost of hosting these athletes is